for that person, I've chosen my mom, also known as Aubrey Fox. So she is portrayed as a quiet, kind of keep to herself person, but also some people may think that she's kind of rude or strict. But a lot of people don't recognize the love that she has for people, especially family. So that's just a little bit about who she is and really just how she is as a person. But going into really how she's inspired me, she's inspired the way that I really carry myself, the way I lead other people, the way I lead people in my life, and most importantly, the way that I think. So going into that, just how I carry myself, just in our life, or like in our past, just how she has just how she's handled herself, just in so much things that we've gone through, so much trials and tribulations that we've gone through as a family. She's carried herself in ways that she wouldn't recognize that I've noticed when I was younger. She would really try and hold back a lot of tears from just what she's dealt with between my father and her. And she also would just carried herself in a way that you knew that she was going through something, but you also knew that she was a very strong and independent woman. And that has really shown me how I should carry myself, that no matter what goes on in my life, I should carry myself with a kind of sense of, I'm supposed to be here, I'm supposed to do this. And that's just something that's really shown me a lot. But most importantly, she's also shown how I should lead myself and lead other people. She showed me in just many ways of her dedication to family. So one story that really hit deep in my life is when I was about 10 or 11 years old. We were probably going through one of the most struggling financial times in our life, where my father just wasn't there financially or physically, and my mom at that time was also trying to be a mom, but also work a full-time job and a part-time job, and also go to school at the same time. So with that being said, I didn't recognize a lot of what she was going through and her struggles, but about 3 years ago, she had told me that during that time, she actually wouldn't eat lunch just so that she would save money for us kids, so that we could eat, so that we could have clothes and food and stuff like that. And whenever she told me that, that really just struck my heart really deep, just in how much she's dedicated her life and her time and her effort and even her body in that sense, just to us kids, of how, she wants us the best for us. And just seeing that's really made me think of how I should lead. I just don't want to not be in that way that she was, not to be selfless to other people, so I just want to carry that on. But also she has showed me how I should think as a man, and just how I should think in general. So my mom is a very planning type of person. She likes to plan events, she likes to plan her days and her weeks, and just filled up with events. I'm not really like that. I don't like to plan things event wise, but just seeing how she does that and how she sets schedules and stuff like that, that's kind of taught me how I should schedule my days, just in the way that I can get the most done in my days, and how I can be just very considerate of my time. And but also she has shown me I guess just how to really plan things out just in my days, just in the way that we're not always promised tomorrow. And that, I don't know, it's just the way that she really has just shown me that over the years was just through her actions and through just always trying to be a loving mom and just laugh and have a good time. So that being said, she's just been someone that's been really close to me in my life. More than a mother, she's been more of a friend, someone that I can just lean on and really trust with just anything I say or anything I do, that she's not going to judge me for my mistakes or for anything like that. Like, at the end of the day, she's still going to love me, and just for who I am. But that's something that is someone that's really just inspired me just as a person, just to be better and do better in my life. Just in the fact that, like, she's gone through so much in her life, and yet she's still waking up every morning, dedicating her life and her time, just to make sure that her kids and her family doesn't have to go through what she went through. So that's my mom, and that's someone that's inspired me.